Receiving your Mazal Tov letter from the Jewish agency is an incredible milestone that definitely calls for celebration, champagne, and calling everyone you know to share the good news. But hold on to your excitement, because surprise, you're not actually done yet. Unless you already possess an Israeli passport, lucky you, living in the future while the rest of us deal with bureaucracy, you'll need to obtain an Aliyah visa before you can make your move to Israel. Think of it as the final boss battle in a video game, except instead of defeating a dragon, you're conquering Israeli administrative processes. The Aliyah visa is a special immigration visa that allows approved applicants to enter Israel and begin the process of receiving Israeli citizenship, which sounds way more official and important than it actually feels when you're filling out the forms. This visa is distinct from tourist or business visas and carries specific privileges and requirements, including the privilege of standing in different lines at the airport and the requirement to explain to customs officers that yes, you really are moving to Israel permanently, not just visiting for a really long vacation. If you already hold an Israeli passport, you can skip this step entirely and travel to Israel using your existing passport while smugly watching the rest of us navigate visa applications like amateur bureaucrats. Your Mazal Tov email from the Jewish agency contains detailed instructions on how to apply for your Aliyah visa, buried somewhere between congratulations and legal disclaimers in fine print that requires a magnifying glass and possibly a law degree to fully understand. These instructions are tailored to your specific situation and location, as the application process can vary depending on which country you're applying from and which Israeli consulate or embassy will handle your case. The Jewish agency coordinates closely with Israeli diplomatic missions worldwide to ensure a streamlined process for approved immigrants, though streamlined is apparently a relative term when dealing with government offices. Timing is crucial when applying for your Aliyah visa, much like timing is crucial when trying to catch the last piece of good hummus at a kiddush. The processing time typically takes 18 business days or more, though "or more" is doing some heavy lifting in that sentence. Several factors affect timing, including the time of year. Apparently visa officers take vacations too. Your location, some places process faster than others for mysterious bureaucratic reasons, and the current workload at the relevant Israeli consulate. Translation: how many other people are also trying to immigrate and creating paperwork traffic jams. During peak immigration periods or holiday seasons, processing times may extend beyond the standard time frame because nothing says welcome to your new country like extended waiting periods. To avoid any delays in your planned departure, it's strongly recommended to apply for your visa 1 to 2 months before your estimated departure date, giving you plenty of time to obsessively check processing status updates and develop new, stress-related habits. Once your Aliyah visa is issued, you have a 6-month window to use it, which is both generous and terrifying depending on your perspective. This means you must enter Israel within 6 months of the visa's issue date, giving you flexibility in planning your exact departure time while ensuring you don't miss your opportunity due to decision paralysis or sudden panic about international relocation. The 6-month validity period allows for final preparations, settling affairs in your current country, which always takes longer than expected, and coordinating your arrival with housing and employment arrangements in Israel. Good luck with that housing market. If you're feeling overwhelmed by coordinating all these moving parts, consider using an easy Aliyah boutique concierge service to help manage the logistics while you focus on more important things like learning to pronounce Hebrew street names. The visa application process typically requires submitting your approval documents, more paperwork naturally, completing additional forms, because the previous 47 forms weren't quite enough, providing recent photographs, try to look optimistic about bureaucracy, and sometimes attending an interview at the Israeli consulate. Practice your "I'm definitely not having second thoughts" face. You may also need to provide updated medical clearances or police certificates if significant time has passed since your initial application, because apparently your health and criminal status might have changed dramatically during the approval waiting period. The consulate staff will guide you through the specific requirements for your situation, though their definition of guidance might involve pointing you toward a stack of forms and wishing you good luck. During the visa processing period, you can continue preparing for your move by finalizing housing arrangements, prepare for sticker shock, researching job opportunities, update your LinkedIn to include willing to work in Hebrew, improving your Hebrew language skills, learn to say, "Where is the bathroom?" with confidence, and connecting with immigrant communities in Israel. Misery loves company, especially immigration misery. Many successful immigrants use this time to visit Israel for preliminary apartment hunting or job interviews, though this requires separate tourist visa arrangements because apparently needing multiple visas for the same country is perfectly logical in government terms. It's important to stay in communication with both the Jewish agency and the Israeli consulate throughout the visa process, though communication might involve calling repeatedly and getting different answers from different representatives. If you encounter any delays or complications, both organizations can provide assistance and guidance, assuming you can reach someone who answers their phone and speaks your language. Keep copies of all documents and maintain records of your communications in case any issues arise, because documenting your documentation is apparently a crucial life skill for international immigration. Some applicants worry about what happens if their visa expires before they can travel, usually around 3 a.m., when these kinds of anxious thoughts strike hardest. In most cases, if your 6-month window is about to expire due to unforeseen circumstances like sudden onset fear of change or discovering Israeli apartment prices, you can contact the Israeli consulate to discuss options for renewal or reissuing the visa. However, it's always better to plan ahead and use your visa within the designated time frame, because dealing with expired visas involves even more paperwork, and who has time for that? An easy Aliyah boutique concierge service can help you stay on track with timing and deadlines, because sometimes you need professional help managing your personal deadlines. The Aliyah visa represents the final bureaucratic step before you physically make your move to Israel, like the last level of the world's most complicated administrative video game. While the process requires patience and attention to detail, and possibly some stress eating, thousands of people successfully obtain their visas each year and proceed with their immigration plans without losing their minds completely. Once you have that visa in hand, you're truly ready to begin your new life in Israel, armed with the confidence that you can navigate any bureaucratic challenge the country throws at you. Your Aliyah visa is more than just a travel document. It's your official gateway to Israeli citizenship and all the rights and responsibilities that come with it, including the right to complain about Israeli politics like a local and the responsibility to understand Hebrew tax forms. From the moment you land in Israel with your Aliyah visa, you begin the process of becoming an Israeli citizen and joining the millions of people who have made similar journeys throughout Israel's history, though hopefully with less paperwork than previous generations. The visa application process, while sometimes lengthy and occasionally soul-crushing, is the final step between approval and arrival, bringing you one step closer to completing your journey home, where you can finally experience Israeli customer service firsthand and truly understand what you've gotten yourself into. Welcome to the adventure.